I guess the question was, if the Columbus didn't come and bring Christianity into the play, then what religion we would have been.
Firstly, I don't believe in Jesus because of Christopher Columbus. So I'll just start there. All right. I was a Muslim. My generational line and heritage is Islamic. I believe in Jesus because I personally had an encounter with Jesus Christ. I believe the Word of God to be infallible and the truth of God to surpass any other ideologies that exist. So that would be one stance. Christianity is introduced to the West Indies because of Christopher Columbus. Well, if we're going back to like, what would we believe without Christopher Columbus? We had to also say, where would we be without Christopher Columbus? Because we probably won't be in Trinidad altogether, right? We would be living in another part of the world. So let's just use that line of thought, that you wouldn't be in Trinidad. The fact is that the Ethiopian eunuch that is preached to by Philip in Acts chapter 10 takes the gospel to Ethiopia, and the gospel is planted in Africa long before, that's first century, long before Christopher Columbus would come to the West Indies, and then the African slave trade would bring in persons to the Caribbean. It is believed that Thomas would have taken the gospel to India, and the gospel would have been planted in India long before. So Christianity existed in these places before we were brought here, and then Christopher Columbus would have perpetuated, not even what I would term Christianity, he would have perpetuated Roman Catholicism. The fact is that Roman Catholicism, when you study it historically, does mix the powerhouse of Rome and the Roman Empire with Christianity that they could not curb. They tried to manipulate and use Christianity for their own agendas. So the structure of the Roman Catholic Church is a replica of the Roman Empire. The way it's organized from an authoritative position, and the doctrines of the Roman Catholic Church has a lot of false doctrines that has been twisted and used for population control, which is what the Romans did all the time. So, and we don't believe in Roman Catholicism. So that doesn't even have an implication in the discussion, because that is not why we believe in Jesus Christ.